Hey guys, what's up? It's Jack here. Today I wanted to talk to you about how to scale your Facebook ad campaigns. Now, you should only really be thinking about scaling if you've already found your winning campaigns or your winning ads or your controls. Up until you find your winners or you find something that's working really well for you, you should still be tweaking and optimizing them. But once you have your controls or the ads that are doing really well for you, you can scale them, to get more sales, more leads, more conversions. So here are a couple of things I do, and they've been working for me, and I just wanted to share them with you. So one of the ways I scale is by increasing the budget of the winning ad by 20% every 48 hours. So let's just look at this as an example. Let's say I'm spending $20 a day and I want to scale. I would just increase that to $24 and then wait 48 hours and increase it again uh, by another 20%. I found that 20% is kind of like the ideal range. It's also what a lot of the big names in the Facebook advertising industry recommend. Kind of, some a little more, some a little less, but 20% is what I found to be the sweet spot as well. I've done 50 and I've done 100 and I've done 150, and it kind of messes up Facebook's algorithm, and the results just start to suffer. Your costs go up, the cost per leads go up, and I don't know what happens, but it definitely messes with Facebook's algorithm. The 20% is way better, and I haven't experienced that many problems with it. Now, if you don't want to slowly increase your budget by 20% every 48 hours, there's something else you can do. You can actually duplicate your ad set and increase the budget that way. So right now we're doing $20 a day. I could go here and duplicate the ad set and increase it to $100 a day in the new one. And then once that campaign starts, I usually like to start them on Mondays at 6 a.m. That's when I like to start the ads up. But once that one starts, you can shut this one down or even leave this one running. Now, a third method that I like to use to scale, and I like using this more than the second method I mentioned previously, and it's because this method's a little more effective from what I've seen in my split testing, is just to duplicate the ad set up until I reach the amount I want to spend per day. So let's say I'm trying to scale from $20 a day to $100 a day. Well, I would duplicate this ad set 4 more times, and that would give me 5 ad sets, each with the same ad uh, in my campaign, and they would be spending $100 a day. uh, this has been shown to generate cheaper leads and more leads in my case, in the cases I've tested them. So it's the one I like to use most often. Now, some people have a concern that if they start duplicating their ad sets, they're going to start competing with themselves. But that's not necessarily true. Uh, we need to look at the target audience or potential reach, and also at the amount of money that is being spent. So, in this example, currently my daily budget is $20 and my maximum reach is 2,700 people. So even if I duplicated this 4 more times, so that would take me to a daily budget of 100, my maximum reach would be about 14,000 people a day. And as you can see, the potential reach or the target audience is 1,100,000 people. So the chances of my, ad sets and ads competing with each other are very small, because each ad set is only reaching about 2,700 people. So it would take about, over 2 months for me to even, reach all these people, uh, about one time. So it would take a while. And, because the potential reach is so huge. Now, let's say I was spending $1,000 a day. If I was starting out with $1,000 a day, then there would be a problem because the maximum reach would be 170,000 that I'm reaching per day. And if I duplicate this 4 more times, I would be at $5,000 spent a day, and my maximum reach would be about 850,000 people. So yeah, my ads would be competing against each other to reach these same people. But in my case, and in most people's cases, where they're only spending a limited amount and their potential reach is, pretty decently sized, the chances of their ads competing against each other are very, very small. I'm not saying some of your ads won't be shown to the same person, but it's just so small. The chances are so small. It's not even worth worrying about unless, like I said, you're spending big money. Now, let's say you did have that problem to where your ads are competing with each other. Let's say you just have a target audience that, it's a small target audience. What could you do to rectify that? There are a couple of things you could do. First off, this potential reach is based on interests. And let's say in this particular case, it's based on people who are into fitness or working out or weight training or some type of sport. Well, what we could do is for another ad set that we duplicate, we wouldn't be going after these same people. We would change it to other interests, like let's say beauty interests. So people who are into beauty or like beauty creams or staying young, or you can do something to where another ad set is you're going after people that are into weight loss and healthy eating and dieting. And so the ad sets wouldn't be competing against each other anymore because they're going after different target audiences. And those target audiences would each be, in the million or over a million. Now, something else you can do if you don't want each ad set going after a different target audience is you can increase the potential reach of by not necessarily changing the interest, but by changing the other demographics or targeting options. So right now it's only going after women. Well, we can increase that by, let's say, going after men. So if I target men, or let's say all, because I want to target both, then it's gone up to nearly 2 million. Now I can also change the ages. So instead of 25, let's say I want to go down to targeting 21. And already we've increased the target audience. Now it's only targeting Florida, but let's say I wanted to go after, the entire United States. So I don't just want to target Tampa and Florida. Let's say I wanted to target the United States. I'm just doing this for the example. I would never target the whole United States, but see, the potential reach already goes up to 200 million. Now, that's very broad, and you should never use such a large number, but I'm just giving you an example. Maybe you can just do all of Florida as opposed to Tampa. And if we do Florida, we would get 15 million people. So the chances of our ads, targeting or competing against each other would go down dramatically again. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. That's all I had to share. And if you like it, give it a thumbs up, share it, or leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear what you guys think.